Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another cool reading, Sagittarius. We hope you guys are well, and if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading, you may get one with Mystic Sense. All the information is below. Just click on the link and you will see it there. And if you would like a reading with me, you can have one of those too, and please see the About tab here on my page. Yeah, so let's get into it. And we start with the inner earth. All right. And the inner earth talks about new solutions and beginnings. And it talks about surviving something. Well, our thoughts create our reality, and I'm talking about surviving something, and then I'm sneezing, right? So let's see. But the rescue card is with it. Yeah, this is kind of like rescue me from the 50s, or I think it was a 60s song. Yeah, it was. But this is, and here's this man, and he's actually rescuing this woman, and she's standing here, and she's on this kind of island, kind of. It's up in the sky, though, right? Yeah. So she can't leave, right? She can't get anywhere unless she's a genie. And clearly she's not, because she's waiting for him and he's on his hot air balloon, right? So, this card, maybe this person's bringing abundance because we have that card in the reading. And she's waiting and he's looking out of his telescope here like, I'm coming, honey, right? He's looking at her. And Judgment shows up twice, and these are next to each other. So we'll show you the gnome version, and he's over the angels blowing the horn or the bugle over the graveyard, right? And this is like, wake up from the dead. Somebody wants a rebirth with you, or you do, right? And clearly a decision has been made for a rebirth because Judgment is here twice. Yeah, it is. I used to know this chick, and her last name was like something like Huidizio or whatever, something like that. But there wasn't any justice. I think that also means justice. Oh, here's justice. Oh, la Justicia. But she told me her name meant like justice, right? I'm just playing. She was a lot of fun. But here's justice and judgment. So we know some type of a decision has been made for a rebirth here because these are similar energies. Justice, yeah, and this is like somebody wants to like kind of like even the scales out with you. I feel like they do because we have between that is La Temperanza, right? And these are Italian. You don't have to be though. No, you don't. You could be mixed like me, Sagittarius, right? You could. But Temperance, this is you though, right? And here she is. And this is about a blending and a moderation. Something could have been like, it's possible something was kind of like really erratic between you and somebody. Or they are walking away from something that is kind of, that they kind of had to survive, possibly. Now, you could also be going through your own change, Sagittarius, right? I know I am. And when I saw this, you'll survive this new solutions and beginnings, I was thinking, good, right? And so we also have the goal of life. And this man here, he's got some kind of, he has a knife here and then he has this cube. But regardless here, this talks about having like somebody or something is very important, the goal of life. And this is either a union or a career for you both, right? Either or both, Sagittarius, it could be. And yeah, so let's get into it. And yeah, see what we have for you guys, Sagittarius, and your person. And today we will be pulling their cards. We will. So maybe you guys both want this rebirth with Judgment twice, right? It's interesting in this reading. Somebody could have been judged like not unfairly because we have justice as well. Yeah, and then we do. And then we have temperance in between. Temperance is like moderation. Yeah, it can be healing, but she's making sure that each of these pitchers, where she's watering the plants has enough water. This is like moderation. This is like we need balance here, right? And we need to be a little bit moderate instead of some type of radical, possibly, energy here. So let's see. It doesn't have to be radical. It could have just been something that maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't so easy to deal with or something like that, because there is some type of energy here in this reading that is speaking to that. So let's see. Let's get one more shuffle in for your person. Yeah, we have the talisman in this reading, Sagittarius, and this is the key. Somebody has the key here, like spiritually, the key to whatever they want. And, you know, it reminds me of that song by Harry Belafonte. You know, he's singing about them working all day long, I think in the sugarcane fields in Jamaica. And he said something about, you know, the talisman. Something about the talisman he mentions in there. And I think he's saying kind of, I could, trust me, I mean, I could be wrong, but just guessing by, he could be saying, trust the talisman for your life, right? Trust your intuition, and yeah, because that will give you the key here. Yeah, and so let's see what else we have. And these must be, yeah, they are reversed. And Knight of Swords. Oh, King of Swords, Sagittarius. Wow. Let's see here. Okay, these are just all in the reverse, and I kind of thought it was the other way around. So let's flip this around. We still have a lot of reversals, just not so many. Yeah, okay. You're in the reverse, Sagittarius, or the Wheel of Fortune is, right? There's some type of fate and destiny going on here, or somebody feels like this is fate and destiny, this situation. It could have happened like by fate, almost like this was supposed to happen. There's somebody wants to come and rescue you, or they want you to rescue them. Yeah, they do. And this goal of life and the talisman is here. This is like, this is what I want. This is what I need in my life. This is what I think I'm supposed to have. This is fate and destiny to me. Yeah, it is. When we see the angel like twice here in the reading, this talks about fate. It talks about, you know, potential soulmates. It talks about, you know, the universe is at play, right? Yeah, it does. And so let's see, Sagittarius, your challenge is the Empress. So a challenge for you could be, you know, somebody's a mother. It could also be like, the challenge could also be that you're a third party, or you are just somebody loved and very sensual, and, you know, a kind of a, maybe a fertile and a nurturing person, right? You could be, because whoever is thinking this about you, that you're the perfect one, the goal of life, you hold the key to their heart and all this stuff, they have to think that you're the best thing since, you know, I don't know, since toenail cutters, all right? Yeah, and those have been around a long time, Sagittarius, they have. First, they started with an axe, right? Yeah, they did. A lot of lost toes back in the day, right? And so let's look at your person's cards, and these have been shuffled. I think they've been shuffled. Let's get a couple shuffles in. So yeah, I did shuffle these. I did. And this is, I just had to restart this camera, so I shuffled them in the other reading. And let's see, your person has the Hermit reversed. Let's see if these are not reversed here. No, they're not. The Ten of Cups. Let's see what else we have. The Ten of Swords reversed. Judgment. Third time, Sagittarius. Somebody wants a rebirth. Somebody made a decision that, you know, that to save their life, they hope it's the right decision, right? Because Judgment's here 3 times. Please, I already made this decision. Please take me back. That's what I think's going on a little bit in this reading. Wheel of Fortune reversed here twice in yours and their reading. The Sun card is here, right? Yes. The Sun card is like, it's such a general like card, right? Because it can mean restoration, it can mean good health, it can mean clarity, success, happiness. It can talk about the heart, because this is a Leo card. But Yeah. Let's see what else we have. And we have the Four of Wands. So your person's challenge is judgment. It's in the reverse, Sagittarius. This person could have to end something because here's the Ten of Swords next to it. Now, you're in their hopes and dreams, Sagittarius, not just their hopes and fears. Yeah, here's the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, it is. And this is in their hopes and fears. This person's hoping you're not either. It's like angry or maybe you don't care about them or something, but I feel like that is you showing up there in the reverse there. Now, with judgment reverse, Sagittarius, this person could be going through an ending because judgment upright is, it can be forgiveness. The challenge could be that you don't want to forgive them. It could be, right? And here, let me cover these people who are dressed inappropriately, right? And yeah, it's reversed. And I feel like this person probably thinks you're not going to forgive them. There's something in here in this reading here. Because there's such a powerful realization that you're the one, that you are their goal of life here, Sagittarius. Yeah. So you have the Emperor, the King of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. This is what's on your mind, the Emperor. So in the past, Sagittarius, it's possible you had some type of Knight of Swords reversed. There could have been something really reckless done here, maybe a long time ago. Possible, right? Especially with that card, you'll survive this, new solutions and new beginnings, right? And beginnings, well, all beginnings are new, right? It's kind of redundant, right? And so the King of Swords is in your current energy, and that's reversed. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign. Maybe it's Aries, could be. Let's see what else we have for you guys. And the Hangman now, wow. And the Eight of Swords. So you feel really stuck here. Possible you want them to release somebody. You feel really stuck. Maybe it's about a Piscean. Maybe your person's Pisces. What I feel like you wanted somebody to do was make a decision. And you feel like you're either being like tied up by this decision. Like, is it going to be made? Or you feel restricted. Yeah, when we see judgment 3 times, and yeah, there's some type of a decision here that's been made. And here's the King of Swords reversed. Now, you might want this person to step into their power, step into your, like, have courage and come forward, right? The Emperor is really about that. This is taking control. Maybe this is, maybe this is about, maybe they're a father, possibly. But it's interesting. We have the Emperor and the Empress right next to each other. Yeah. You guys are a divine couple right here. I mean, that rarely pops out like that, right? What you want is a magician. You're like, wow, okay, I want to manifest this. That's how you look like you want to manifest this. Maybe you're hoping they're not a trickster. I don't feel like it's that. I feel like you just really want to manifest this. And your hopes and fears is, no, you're not your hopes and fears, but your doubts and your fears, right? Separate here is the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So here you are in the Eight of Swords energy, or maybe that's about them. This is what's on your mind. I feel like you probably wanted them to release somebody and sacrifice somebody. I think I said that because they have the Ten of Swords reversed and Judgment over here. And you're in the reverse, so that could be kind of indicative. Here's a Nine of Wands for you, the 9. You're hoping, Sagittarius, that that's in your fear, your doubt, rather. I feel like you might be doubting. You look like you're waiting and you're being resilient, but you're kind of a little insecure and uncertain about whether or not they're going to take this chance and kind of spin the wheel. Because somebody wants a chance with you here. Yeah, take a chance as you dance in romance. And maybe, you're seeing this as a rescue, or maybe they want you to rescue them. But they look a little bit more, this looks more desperate for this person down here, Sagittarius. Maybe that's not the right word. Maybe it's extreme, right? The Three of Swords is right here at the bottom of the deck. And, that could be heartbreak or third parties. It could be heartache, right? It's usually kind of one of those three, and two of them are almost the same, right? Now, what's unknown to you, Sagittarius, is the Page of Cups. Are they gonna come talk to me? Are they gonna contact me? It could be, am I gonna have a new start? Because the pages are about new starts. Yeah, and so let's look at their cards. And this person has 4 major arcanas with 7 cards. Yeah, and well, you had 3. No, you had 4, but yeah. No, you have many too. Yeah, you do. You have 5 major arcanas here. Yeah, you do. And so here they are. You guys are in the same boat, kind of, like in terms of how like serious this is to you, or how much you both want this, something like that. The Hermit reversed next to the Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords reversed. This is what's on their mind. This is rebuilding. Let me take those swords out of Sagittarius's back. Or let me take them out of my own. This could also be, they could be thinking, they could be ending something on their end, and they're thinking just about how things are going to go after things have been ended on their end. Because there's something really dramatic going on with your person, Sagittarius. I feel like there is. Now, they also have the Ten of Cups in their current energy. Maybe they're married to somebody right here or in a union. But I feel like this is more collective energy. The Hermit's reversed. This person went through probably some isolation. It could be that they have grown spiritually, and somebody has, because the talisman is here, the key. This is spiritual, the key, right? Because of spiritual growth. Yeah. And so let's get a card for your person. A couple cards on this Ten of Swords reversed. I feel like this person wants to rebuild with you because you're their happily ever after. Yeah. Because this rescue card says, hey, I'm coming. I really love you. I don't care how I might have to, I could fall out of this hot air balloon, and you're way up here in, I don't know, Jupiter, wherever you're at here. It's just in the sky, right? But, and here's a rainbow coming out of the out of the chimney. But yeah, there's like a rainbow, and she's there waiting for him. And he's definitely he's only going there, right? He got on that hot air balloon, which, I always wanted to go on one, but they look a little scary, right? Now, so, here he is. He got in the hot air balloon and came all the way over here to rescue her. And she's waiting. So you're either waiting here or they're hoping that you're waiting for them. Yeah, and I feel like it's both in this reading. 10 of Wands now. So, we have all these 10s here. What's missing? The 10 of Pentacles? These are completions and endings in your person's energy here, within their cards. And I will show them, and they are all together. Your person's carrying a burden here. They want to rebuild with you. They could have been carrying a burden about a family they have. It's possible with this Emperor. It's also possible that they're a dad, right? It's possible here. Maybe this is your, the baby, the father of your baby, and we have the child thinking, wow, that's a trip, right? This person wants a new beginning with you. We don't always know if the child is a child. It could be, but it always means like a new beginning usually, because not everybody has one. But let's see. Maybe they were carrying a burden here because they have a child and they don't want to, they don't want to leave their, leave the house, possibly. Now we have the ship. So the ship for sure is like a new beginning and a journey. This person's carrying a burden here. Definitely. They do want a new beginning. They want rebirth. And the gift. You're a gift to this person. I feel like they're bringing you one too. I do, Sagittarius, because here's the ship, like they're traveling to you to bring you a gift. All right? Just let me know in the comments what it was, right? Just kidding, you guys. Let's see what we have. The Hermit reversed. Let's see what they have. They have toil and labor. See, this person went through, look at that. They went through a hard time here. Yeah. And judgment is in their environment with the house. I mean, not in their environment with judgment. This is in their challenge. This is like, we have to cover up these people here. This is kind of like judgment reversed with the house is a breakup. This is in the reverse is death, right? In the upright it's rebirth. This is in their challenge and ending to a relationship, and maybe they have a baby too, right? They could, or a child. But this person's ending something. I just said they have like three completions. In their hope is the bridge with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I hope I can get across this bridge to be with Sagittarius. I hope Sagittarius is not a what's the word here? Kind of is not a troll, okay? Don't be a troll, Sagittarius, right? You know the Billy Goat story. I don't think they're thinking that, but definitely, you know, they're hoping that if they break up with somebody, there's a breakup next to it, that you're going to be available. It looks like that because the bridge is like, it's a favorable card, but something has to be done to get across the bridge. It's not just like, you know, let me do a hop, you know, hop over. Right here it is in the middle of the canyons. Just fall to your death here. One wrong move. Yeah, the bridge implies that something has to be done in order to cross the bridge besides just walking it, right? Yeah, the sun cards here in their hope, Sagittarius, they have the compass with it. This is in their fear, not their hope. They're hoping for happiness here, and that they're going the right way here. This is what they're in their fear here. Okay, well, you know, the compass is kind of like the way, the right way to go. It's in their fear. They're fearing they're not going to have happiness, and they chose the wrong path. Like, you won't want them, I'm pretty sure. Whatever they've done, it looks like they might have done something. And what's unknown is the Four of Wands. They don't know if they're going to have a relationship with you. That's how it looks like. And that's how it looks, not looks like. Yeah. And so the abundance card is their first card for the extended, Sagittarius. You are pure abundance to this person. Just like they say, you know, every person is pure love, right? And divine source energy. They have to understand that they are, though, right? Otherwise, you can't use your divine source energy. But every person is divine, though, they are. And crossing your person is the distorted masculine. See, they did something to you. So this person could have been macho. Maybe they were just working too much. This guy, you know, he's here, and a bunch of stuff here that is all about the masculine, but it's like hurting him, right? Here's the all kinds of stuff here. So, you know, in front of him is the time clock, but, you know, there's all these other things here. It looks like jewels, and just maybe, you know, maybe they wanted to stay in a relationship with money. It depends. But when you see the distorted masculine card, which is a 10, another completion, but when you see it here, Sagittarius, in the crossing energy for them, this person wasn't trusting. They didn't have the divine feminine energy. They were just like rigid, kind of, or not trusting their intuition about who was the right person for them. They know now, Sagittarius. I feel like they didn't know what abundance was until you came along. Yeah, you did. And you came along and you started, you know, lifting up your dress, Sagittarius, right? That's unacceptable, right? We're going to end this reading, Sagittarius. And the extendeds are all super affordable. The link is below in the description box. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.